Hello and welcome to Smart English Hub. I'm your host, Mia.
And I'm Alex. It's great to be here with all of you today.
Today, we have a really important topic. We're going to talk about feelings and emotions.
That's right. Talking about how you feel is a huge part of everyday conversation in English, so learning how to do it is super useful.
Exactly. So, Alex, let's start with the big question. Why is it important to talk about our feelings?
Well, for one, it helps us connect with other people. When you share how you feel, whether you're happy or sad, it helps people understand you better and build stronger friendships.
That's so true. It shows you trust them. And it's also good for our own health, right? Keeping difficult feelings inside isn't always good for us.
Definitely. So let's learn some useful words and phrases to do this in English. Where should we start?
Let's begin with the basics, some simple, common words. The first one everyone learns is happy.
Of course, like, I am happy today because the sun is shining. And the opposite of happy is sad. He feels sad because his team lost the game.
Right. What about when you're not happy about something and you feel that hot, strong emotion? You might feel angry.
Yes, like, I get angry when I'm stuck in traffic. Another very common one is tired. After a long day, you can say, I am so tired, I need to sleep.
Or what about when something really good is going to happen and you can't wait? You feel excited. For example, I'm so excited for my vacation next month.
Good one. And let's cover two more that are a bit similar, scared and nervous.
Yes, scared is about fear. For example, many people are scared of spiders.
Right, and nervous is more about worry, especially before a big event. Like, I always feel nervous before I give a presentation.
Perfect. So that's a great starting list. Happy, sad, angry, tired, excited, scared, and nervous.
Now, a quick grammar point. We often hear people say, I am happy, and also, I feel happy. Mia, is there a difference?
That's a great question. For learners, the simple answer is that there's not a big difference. You can use them both. I am tired and I feel tired mean almost the same thing.
Yeah, people will understand you perfectly either way. Sometimes I feel can sound a little more temporary, like it's about the emotion you have in this exact moment. But really, don't worry about it too much. Both are correct.
Okay, so now that we have the basics, are you ready for some slightly more advanced words, Alex?
Let's do it. What's first?
How about frustrated? Frustrated. You feel frustrated when you are annoyed because you can't do something. For example, I feel so frustrated when I can't explain my idea in English.
That's a useful one. Another good one is overwhelmed. This is when you have too much to do and you feel stressed and can't manage.
Yes, like this week I have 2 exams and a big project. I feel completely overwhelmed.
I understand that feeling. How about anxious? It's a stronger word for worried or nervous. He feels anxious about flying.
Okay, let's talk about some positive ones too. Proud. You feel proud when you do something great, or when someone you know does something great. My parents were so proud when I graduated.
That's a lovely feeling. And what about confident? That's when you believe in yourself and your abilities. I studied hard, so I feel confident about the test.
Great word. And let's finish with 2 more. Lonely and disappointed. Lonely is that sad feeling when you are alone and you want to be with other people.
Right. And disappointed is the feeling you get when something good you hoped for doesn't happen. Like, I was really disappointed when my favorite team lost the final match.
Exactly. So now we have a lot of useful words, but sometimes we feel something just a little or we feel it a lot. How can we show that intensity?
Excellent point. We use modifiers. For a small amount of a feeling, you can say a little or a bit. For example, I'm a bit nervous, or I feel a little sad.
Right. And for a strong feeling, you can use words like very or really. She is very proud of her work, or I'm really tired today.
And for an extremely strong feeling?
You can use a word like extremely or incredibly. I was extremely scared during the horror movie. This really helps you communicate the level of your emotion.
Okay, now for something fun. Idioms. English has some great idioms for feelings.
Yes, let's teach our listeners two simple, common ones. The first is on cloud nine.
On cloud nine, what does that mean?
It means you are extremely happy. You are so happy it feels like you are floating in the sky on a cloud. For instance, when he got the job, he was on cloud nine.
I like that one. And the second one is under the weather.
Yes, if someone says, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, it means they are feeling sick or not well. It's a gentle and common way to say you're not feeling great.
So you could say, I'm not going to the party tonight. I'm feeling under the weather.
Exactly. Now we know how to express our own feelings, but how do we ask other people how they're feeling, Alex?
Good question. Of course, there's how are you? But if you want to be more specific, you can ask, how are you feeling today?
Right. Or if you see someone and they look a little sad or worried, you can ask gently, are you okay? Or is everything all right?
Those are great soft questions. And when someone tells you how they feel, it's really important to respond with empathy.
Yes, empathy is showing that you understand and care. So if a friend says, I'm really sad, you can say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Exactly. Or if they say, I got the promotion, you can share their happiness and say, that's fantastic news. I'm so happy for you.
And if someone is feeling overwhelmed, you can say, that sounds really difficult. These simple phrases show you are a good listener and a good friend.
Let's do a quick real-life example. Let's say we are at work. Hey, Mia, you seem a bit quiet. Is everything all right?
Oh, hey, Alex. I'm just feeling a bit overwhelmed with this big project deadline.
I understand. That sounds tough. Just know I'm here if you need to talk or if there's anything I can do to help.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. See, that was a simple and natural conversation.
So to help our listeners, we have 2 practical tips for practicing this.
Yes. Tip number 1, keep a small feelings journal. Every evening, write one sentence in English. For example, today I felt proud because I finished a difficult task. It's great practice for writing and for thinking about your feelings.
That's a great idea. And tip number 2, try to use one new feeling word each day in a conversation. Maybe you tell a friend, I'm feeling really confident today. Just using the words in real life is the best way to learn.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time we have for today. We've learned a lot about talking about feelings.
We sure have. We covered basic and advanced vocabulary, how to show intensity, how to ask questions, and how to respond with empathy. Remember, everyone, practice is the most important part.
So our question for you, our wonderful listeners, is how are you feeling right now? Let us know on our social media channels. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for listening to Smart English Hub.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.